Hey all, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, this morning the markets are red. We had volatility yesterday. We opened so high in the morning and then dropped significantly. As I mentioned, that we are going to be on a sideways movement until we get the economic data that is due today, and Fed Powell's speech and other Fed governors who are going to speak later on today. So things are likely to be even more volatile today, also with the options expiry coming up. So there is not much we can divine out of this, but let's try and make an attempt to see if there is anything at all that we can divine from all the data that we have in front of us. That's it. Let's get started. Well, let's get started with indice futures. All the indice futures are looking negative, and I think S&P S&P and Dow look better than Nasdaq futures. Anything can happen. This is around 6:30 a.m. at 27th of September that I'm recording. So between now and the market open, things can change. But right now, everything is looking bearish, and we are also looking at more liquidity coming from China, and I think that could definitely be a positive impact on the market. Going forward, it will take a little time, but it can definitely help. The next headline that I'm looking at is the Fed slashed interest rates last week, but Treasury yields are rising. What's going on? So one of the theories out here is that probably the Treasury yields fell much more than they should have, and they're just recompensating and getting level. And the other theory is basically that the Fed might tolerate higher inflation, and therefore the bond market is positioning itself. But the problem is that when Treasury yields go up, the money gets out of the stock markets and into the bond market. That's at a high level what we have experienced historically. So probably some amount of money because of the volatility in the stock market is getting into the bond market. Well, here you can see that on Thursday at around 8:30 a.m. we had the durable goods order month over month, and it came better than the consensus, which was a drop of 2.6, but actually there was a flat reading, and GDP growth rate quarter over quarter came exactly on expectations and consensus at 3%. So there was no surprises out there. And of course, Fed Chair Powell had his speech, and the various Fed speeches took place, and we saw that the market dropped significantly, and that too after opening up very, very strong in the morning. Today on Friday, we are going to see core price PC index month over month, and personal income and personal spending. All of that is coming at 8:30 a.m. and that could also have an impact on the market, apart from the options expiry that's likely to happen. Yesterday we thought that it could have been short squeeze that had pushed the market up initially, and then there was that drop. It was like a sugar high. Next we look at the stock market heat map, and you can see that consumer defensive, energy are all still in the red, and basic materials continues to be in the green. And we have seen a little more green get into the technology sector. Especially the semiconductor sector has done extremely well as of yesterday. So it's all green, and semiconductors and information technology, all of them are quite green. So money actually went into those areas, and people who had invested there would have made a lot of profits yesterday, except for those who are on SMCI, because SMCI has got its own problems and the stock fell significantly. That said, let's have a quick look at Nasdaq futures. Nasdaq futures are down by 0.21%, and I'm getting into a 1 hour chart, 1 day chart, where you have each of the candles being a 1 day candle, and we have all our technical lines out here. So we have a support at 20,242.25. If that support does not hold today, then I think we are going to drop into this zone of support, the green box that I have here, which starts somewhere around 19,744.50. Momentum is has got plenty of room. RSI has room before it gets overbought, support. MACD is also bullish but tending towards the signal line, so it's a bit of a touch and go situation out here. And if you look at QQQ, our gap fill has almost got completed. There is just a little more left, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just draw a temporary horizontal line to see if we have done the gap fill completely. We still have a little bit of gap fill to be done. It may or may not be completed right now, but we have a support at 487.20, and right now we are at 488.60, so I'm going to mark this as green. So if this support holds, we are fine, or else we're going to drop to the 9-day exponential, and the 9-day exponential has been a line around which the price movement has been there historically. So right now the 9-day exponential is at 481.54, so that's our nearest support in my opinion. That said, let's go and have a quick look at AI, and we are seeing that Google is flat pre-market, Tesla is up 0.62 pre-market, and we still have a line of resistance at 255.91, and presently we are at 255.80 in the pre-market action. And we have Apple, which is up 0.11%, and we have Meta, which is down 0.08% pre-market, and it has got a cup and handle target in my opinion of somewhere around $429 to $430. Amazon is down 0.09% pre-market, Microsoft down 0.13% pre-market, AMD down 0.44% pre-market, Palantir down 0.59% pre-market, FNGU down 1.10% pre-market, and AVGO is down 1.16% pre-market. Oracle is up 0.08% pre-market. Micron is down 0.56% pre-market. Cloudflare is down 0.19% pre-market. Nvidia is down 1.32% pre-market. Qualcomm is down 0.19% pre-market. SMCI is down 1.59% pre-market. ARM is down 0.42% pre-market. ASML is down 0.74% pre-market. Intel is down 0.59% pre-market, and we have semiconductor ETF SMH down 0.81% pre-market. So by the looks of it, it seems that money is getting out of the semiconductor sector and getting into the technology sector. And if you look at genomics, we have PACB up 0.57% pre-market. IMTX has got no trades pre-market. Bluebird is up 2.27% pre-market. Ginkgo Bioworks is up 2.34% pre-market. Prime is up 4.4% pre-market. Allogene has got no trades pre-market. Iowa is up 2.16% pre-market. And then we have Beam, which is down 1.47% pre-market. Intelia is down 0.34% pre-market. Editas has got no trades pre-market. Altimmune is up 0.29% pre-market, still staying above this diagonal line of support. And Caribou Biosciences is having no trades pre-market, and CRISPR Therapeutics is up 0.80% pre-market. Bionano Genomics is down 3.44% pre-market. ArcG is down 0.12% pre-market. Grail has got no trades pre-market. Illumina is up 0.03% pre-market. Verve has got no trades pre-market. CRISPR continues to underperform QQQ, and CRISPR is now not performing as good as ARCG, and CRISPR is underperforming ARCG as well, and it has dropped out of this cone that I had drawn, which was a bullish trajectory. It has dropped down, so we'll have to see what happens to CRISPR. I'll do a separate video on CRISPR because we haven't done a video for quite a while, and there could be prospects of CRISPR dropping down to supports of 42.84 or even below that in this volatility that we are likely to see in the month of October, and that could present a good buying chance for CRISPR, so watch out for that video. And my friends, this brings me to an end of this morning's video, and I hope you have a good time in the market. Be careful, don't fall prey to FOMO, or for that matter, don't be suddenly afraid and throw off things. If you have conviction on a particular stock because of the story that you have, stick to it. That's what I would say. Of course, these are my personal opinion. This is what I do, and not a financial advice, so please do your own due diligence. My own disclosure is that I'm sitting on the sidelines with cash. And yesterday I bought a little bit of FNGO at 406 because I thought there was that resistance out there. So it is still profitable. So this morning I'm going to see what's going to happen. And if you have a spurt or something, I would sell it, or else I would probably sell it at 406 or something in that level. Right now in the morning it's at 409. So that's my disclosure, and I'm holding on to my long-term stocks, which are Berkshire, Walmart, Costco, ExxonMobil, and on the Canadian side also I have Riocan, which is a real estate investment trust, which has gone positive because yields are going down. So today I might get an opportunity to buy a little more of that if it responds to the increasing bond yields. So that's my situation, and I have got around almost close to $100,000 on the sidelines to invest when the market drops. I think that opportunity will come in October. I may be right or I may be wrong. These are my personal opinions. Please let me have your opinion in the comment section, because that helps me as well as others in the ShareTreck community. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.